Thank you for your interest in gospel outreach in Malawi. It's estimated that around half of the 19 million population in Malawi is under the age of 16. So what an opportunity to save lives from sin, not just souls from hell. We hope that this video will answer most of your questions. However, please contact us should you need further information. Who are the organisers? This trip is being organised by Southern Africa Literature Trust, a UK registered charity run by believers who are fully committed to the spread of the gospel and to New Testament assembly principles. The UK trustees are Stephen and Gail Harper, who are commended to the Lord's work in Malawi, Jim and Janet McMaster, who are commended to the Lord's work in the northeast of England, and Sarah Bond, who is currently a lecturer in nursing with Ulster University. Where are we going? This year's outreach will be centred on the Tondwe area in the southern region of Malawi, where SALT has recently started constructing a resource centre. Accommodation will be in the nearby university city of Zomba, formerly the colonial capital of Malawi. When are we going? Well, the main outreach event will be from the 15th to the 24th of August 2022, but you are welcome to extend your stay before or after those dates by prior arrangement with the organisers. You're encouraged to find time to enjoy some of Malawi's excellent game viewing hospitality. What will we be doing? We will be involved in gospel literature distribution, open air work, prison and village evangelism. The actual activities undertaken will depend upon the mix of people and abilities available, and there will be an emphasis on children's outreach. Although there are many vernacular languages spoken in Malawi, the majority language is Chichewa. Many people are able to speak English in the urban areas, but we also have good translators on hand. We will prioritise good times of fellowship together with daily devotionals when we will be able to encourage one another from the Word of God. We want this to be a very enjoyable as well as a profitable experience for everyone. Who is eligible to take part in MGO? This trip is open to any believer with a genuine interest in the spread of the gospel and the ability to work well with other Christians. We expect that each participant will be in active, happy fellowship in a local assembly and have their commendation in this venture. In the interests of harmony within the group, we may, at our sole discretion, decline the application of any person that we believe would be unsuitable. Under 18s are not usually eligible unless accompanied. Who will you be working with? You'll be working with experienced missionaries to Malawi and/or selected local believers who have their confidence. Be assured that you will not be left without appropriate supervision and support. And what about accommodation? Well, for this trip we had hoped to be able to offer accommodation at our facility at Saidi, but due to unforeseen circumstances that will not be possible. Basic but comfortable accommodation will be provided in a bed and breakfast lodge in the nearby city of Zomba. All meals will be provided and bedding and towels will also be provided. Concerning health requirements, you should be in generally good mental and physical health and fit to travel. You should be aware of the risk of malaria and take appropriate precautions. We will endeavour to ensure that you have a mosquito net. However, you should consult your GP about an appropriate course of anti-malarial prophylaxis and other necessary vaccinations, as well as any existing health conditions. You should be aware that some people find it emotionally difficult to cope with the levels of poverty and suffering evident in Malawi. At present, the government of Malawi requires all visitors to be fully vaccinated against COVID-19. As far as your personal safety is concerned, Malawi is relatively peaceful and crime-free. However, it is always wise to take sensible precautions. You will receive advice on this near the time, but you should be very wary of creating opportunities for opportunistic thieves. If a valuable item is not really necessary, please consider leaving it at home. Some people are concerned about dietary issues. Although you may not be able to get many of your favourite treats, we will, as far as possible, prepare local ingredients in a way that looks and tastes like food you're used to at home. You will have opportunity to sample local dishes should you wish. It is essential that you tell us if you have any special dietary requirements so that we can advise you whether or not we will be able to accommodate them. Will there be any leisure time? Yes, there will be appropriate free leisure time during our stay in Malawi, and we will organise 1 or 2 optional sightseeing trips and a trip to a local national park for big game viewing. How much will it cost? We will subsidise the trip to cap the cost of accommodation and food at $40 or £30 per day. Apart from this subsidy, we also incur significant expenses associated with transport and printing, etc. So if you're able to voluntarily contribute more than this, we will be most grateful. You will have to pay for the cost of your travel to and from Malawi and any leisure trips or excursions before or after the outreach. Concerning insurance and visa requirements, we require proof of adequate travel insurance to cover the cost of emergency treatment and or repatriation in case of accident or illness. Visas are required for most foreign nationals and can be obtained online at a cost of approximately $75. Processing can be slow, so you're advised to apply well in advance. Visas can sometimes be obtained on arrival in Malawi, but the rules change and you should apply online if possible. Concerning travel arrangements, you will have to pay your air travel costs to and from Malawi, and options are somewhat limited. For participants from the British Isles, we may be able to help arrange this with Ethiopian Airlines from Dublin, Manchester or London via Addis Ababa. If you wish to avail of this, we estimate the price will be around £850 from Manchester, £750 from London or €960 from Dublin. Flights can normally be secured on payment of a deposit. If connecting flights are necessary to and from your local airport, you should make these arrangements yourself, or we may be able to make them for you through our agents. Participants making their own travel arrangements should confirm the plans with the organisers before booking. Suitable arrival and departure dates will be specified in due course. And finally, how do I apply? Well, to assist us with planning, please apply online as soon as possible. Even a tentative response will be helpful and will ensure you're kept informed. Details are shown at our website. Just search for MGO-2022. Thanks very much.